Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new LP on here on Zucker's Gaming Channel. We are doing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, a game that I very recently completed for the first time. And I was pleasantly surprised by my experience. There's that I thought it was going to give me a time. I don't know why I thought it was going to give me a time. But we are playing this, whatever that means from here on out. We will figure that out later. And yeah, so this is Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And yeah, folks, it's been I didn't play this game at all really as a kid. I played it a very tiny bit, and I got kind of lost in this very first section, and that was on me, because I didn't really get into Zelda back when I was a kid. But then I played Majora's Mask, and I loved Majora's Mask, so I don't know why I never went back to this game. But here, this year in 2024, probably about a month ago, I beat this game for the first time. As of this recording, it's 11:24. Ooh, that's kind of loud. As of this recording, it was about a month ago in October 2024, I beat the game for the first time ever. I avoided it. I really don't have a good reason why I avoided it. I just did. I never thought I would like it, or I never thought it was up my alley. I really don't have a good reason behind it. And although there are little things that I don't like about this game, overall the experience was very enjoyable, and it was pretty awesome to experience this for the first time. And when I say experience for the first time, I mean playing it for the first time. Because I've seen it played, I've seen randomizers of it. I have seen this game, and for whatever reason, I never went out of my way to look for it or get it. And I got Switch, I ended up getting the expansion pack of the online. And I'm glad I did, because I absolutely love this game. And I don't know where it would be in my top list, but it'd be pretty high, so we're doing it. So I expect this to be a bit of a longer playthrough. So just to be blunt on that, this is my second time playthrough. I didn't play again since I've beaten it. I'm going to try and grab all the heart pieces is my goal. I'm going to grab up to 50 of the Skulltulas, because I think that's where the rewards stop mattering after 50, because you only get another reward at 100. And that's basically infinite money, which is fine, but you get so much money in this game that I don't know if it's really worth it. But 50 is the heart piece for it. And then honestly, some of the rewards before that's really good too. And that's really where the 100% stops for me. I'm going to play the game normally, and we're going to have a good time. And these parts are probably going to be a touch longer than normal. Probably between 20 and 30 minutes, at least. Because I don't really know what to expect. I can't remember how long it took me, but it was also my first time, so being my second time, it's probably not going to take me as long. At least that's the theory, right? So here we go. So obviously Link gets his fairy for the first time. Navi here, as she heads into our house. And I gotta say, I've known this for a long time. The music in Zelda games are immaculate. They're always good. And yeah, so now the great Deku Tree wants to talk to me. And what the hell does he want? Hey, come on, you little shithead. Fuck you, Navi. So yeah, so this is Ocarina of Time, one of the best games ever been made. Always high on everyone's list, and yeah, I look forward to playing it, poorly as it might end up being. So you are Link, aka Zunk in this case, and you get your fairy for the first time, and it seems like it was if you talk around, you kind of find out like, oh my god, you finally got a fairy, holy shit. It seems like most of the time the Kakariko Forest residents get fairies way sooner. They're always kids though. And here's Saria! Yahoo! Hi, Zunk! I'm getting I forgot about songs and stuff that I'm about to have in this game. I didn't see what she said. Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Zunk. Yeah, I know, right? That is great news. I am. Yes. I know, right? And I'm awesome. Alright, so let's go see the anus-looking thing on the map here. And let's have an enjoyable good time. This is a shop. That shop will matter in a minute. Get a free 5 rupees. You can do that as many times as you want. If you go in and out of that shop, you can do it many times as you want. You can't get it now, but once you leave the screen. Oh, you're gonna... Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the great Deku tree? Without Fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You got Fairy? What? He wants to talk to you? Oh, this is... Midas is an asshole. He is an acid. Alright, so you need to get a sword and shield. You can buy a shield with money. A Deku shield. That is recovery hearts. They recover 1 heart, naturally. I'm actually looking for Midas' house. That's Saria's house, I knew that. I should have known that, I mean. So yeah, so you need sword and shield, he won't let you pass without. That's how you use a fairy! It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. So yeah. This is, obviously this is all just tutorial stuff. I almost said something else. So, you know, stuff I already knows. And this is the shop. We need the Deku shield there, which weirdly which I need 40 rupees, so I'm nowhere near that right now. I think there might be a way to get a Deku shield a different way. I mean, I'm sure of it, but I just don't know what that is currently. At least in my mind, I don't remember. So, the first thing we're gonna do is steal Midas' shit. Oops. We gotta ransack his bitch. Because fuck him, that's why. Since he's gonna be an asshole, we're gonna steal his life savings. Because we are dicks. We're up 21 already, though. Which is swell. I do need a sword, though, which is not great. We're gonna come up here. That's not what I want. I need the maze, and I don't remember where the maze is at. So she can be very annoying. Admittedly, because she'll tell you, hey, listen, then oftentimes, she'll be like, hey, we need to do this, and then if you want to do other stuff, it's like, hey, we need to do this. And it can be really, 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 annoying, to be blunt. But you don't have to talk to her, so. So that's a good thing. But we're gonna come in here, and in here we will get our sword. We got more money. Oh shit. Okay, and we found our first big treasure chest, and this is the game that introduces the epic treasure chest opening, which is gets you giddy inside, and we've already got our first sword, our Kokiri sword. Will do, will do. And now we need to come on here and actually equip it. I don't know why it did not equip automatically, but it doesn't in this game, and that's fine. But we are now one singular coin away. A rupee, sorry. I don't know why I said coin. We are one singular rupee away from having enough to buy our first Deku shield. The thing about the Deku shield that you want to remember is it can get burned up by fire. And that is very, very important to know later as we go. Maybe not right now, but that will be important later. So here's a little tutorial for the sword section if you want to have a good time. You can actually, you can destroy signs, weirdly. I wonder if there is a spot where you can get a sword for us, a shield for free and not have to pay money for it. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I'm just curious. You can talk all these, everybody and get maybe some little insights and stuff, but we're not gonna do that right now because, you know, I'm not gonna do it. But we are gonna buy a shield, and we got our first shield, the Deku shield. I would say in this game, I probably will not use the shield as much as I should, but I would recommend, you know, being smart with your shields, especially when you become an adult and get your and able to full use the Hyrule shield, because you can sort of use the Hyrulean shield as a kid, but you can't use it properly because it's too heavy for your little arms. Oh, I can't break that. That's this one. Alright, but now time to go see the Great Deku Tree and see what our friend wanted here. Hey, bitch. Oh, sorry, I forgot to... That's my bad. I do. That? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? He is a jerk. The Great Might will never excuse one of us. Technically speaking, he is not wrong. You are not one of them. He's also really jealous of you. He's just an asshole. But this is how you shield. Use Z targeting. Although I feel like on the Switch, Z targeting is a bit funky. Deku sticks as a kid are incredibly useful. A jumping Deku stick slash, for some reason, although you can only use it once doing that, for some reason, has the power of a Master Sword. And I don't get that, but... Alright, but now we have seen the Great Deku Tree, and holy shit, he has a eyebrows and a mustache. And kind of a nose, if you think about it. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Zonk, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmare to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Zonk, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have the courage enough to undertake this task? Yeah, probably. Then enter, brave Zonk, and thou too, Navi. Navi, the fairy, thou must aid Zonk. And Zonk, when Navi speaks, use C up or my right stick in the switch chase to listen well for her words of wisdom. or she will annoy the piss out of you. So this is our first dungeon, actually. So if you want to head in there now, you can, and we will. We will fight that right away. We'll grab another Deku stick or two. Here. It's alright, let's head inside. On this, like, a Deku stick is used for, you can use your C buttons if you're on the 64. And this is the one thing I will say. I'm playing on the Pro controller, which is not great for this game. I'll be the first to admit that. It's not great. Not great. But our first dungeon, everybody. Welcome. As we must break the curse. So these plants can give you seed, a nut, or a stick, depending on how you kill it. A lot of people don't use Deku nuts. I don't use them a lot, but I do use them some. So. I think I was a little too close there. Boom, bitch! Boom, bitch! So because I jump slash and it erected that plant, I actually get a stick from it. And if I would kill the normal, as you saw, I get a couple of nuts. But yeah, folks, so this is Ocarina of Time. Our first dungeon, the Great Deku Tree, is our first dungeon. This is a very beginner-friendly dungeon. You cannot climb this yet. And recommendation? Don't. Or those guys. I guess you could climb it without what you're gonna get in this dungeon, but I don't recommend it. Because those guys will charge at you if they see you and knock you completely down, and it's annoying. This is the map. In most of these dungeons, I actually do use the map quite a bit. It shows you the floor, shows you where you've been, where you haven't been. And I actually do use the map quite a bit, and even in the water temple, I use it to an extent. I wouldn't say to a great extent, but I do use it. Water temple is obviously the most notorious dungeon in maybe all of Zelda, or one of them. So I saw why playing through it. It wasn't my favorite dungeon, and I think it's really only because of one reason and one reason only. Ooh, we got this fucker. Bitch. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? Sure, why not? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. And that is actually very useful. He is not wrong on that, by the way. He's actually not wrong. What he said is a very accurate statement, for the most part. Don't fear too much if you see me miss a bunch of stuff. I'm going to. And I don't care. I'm going to miss some skull tools. I'm not 100%ing skull tools. I'm not 100%ing this game. I'm not getting every bottle in this game because fuck the giant Poe mission. To be blunt with you on that. So I'm not getting everything, and nor do I plan on it. But we already got our second big chest. These first 3 dungeons have your typical map, compass, and actual weapon, and this time we have a slingshot. Slingshot is okay. Don't mind it. Kind of like it. I wish I didn't have to use the C button. And you will see me being on the Pro Controller because I have to use this, the right stick, as to use these items. You're probably going to see me use things I don't mean to use. That happens far more often than I wish it did, if I'm being honest with you. So you're not going to see me, once I get them, you're not going to see me use bombs a whole hell of a lot. Oh no, it fell. Whatever do I do? Well, use your item that you just got in this dungeon. And we got some Deku Seeds. Deku Seeds are your ammo for your slingshot, or bullets as this game calls them. I'm really surprised they used the term bullets. Even back in 1990, what, 6 as this game came out? Folks, this game is nearly 30 years old already. It's hard to believe, I know. Alright, so we have conquered the land, we've conquered everything. So where do we go? And this, this is obviously typical Delta. Oh. I know. The question is, how do I use it? What do we do to get through there? That is the million-dollar question that we will find out eventually. So right now, because I'm in beginner wallet, I can only hold 99 rupees. That's not gonna be a problem right now. I know, Navi. I wish you could skip this. Obviously, this is a very, very tutorial level, and, you know, it's going to go through things, so when you play this game on multiple revisits, you're going to get a little annoyed by Navi here. But, I will admit, this was pretty useful stuff. He said some useful stuff on your first playthrough. I'm not going to give it too much crap right now. Although, I'm also not going to get all upgrades either. Yeah, I'm not going to get all the arrow upgrades or Deku nuts or stick upgrades and all that. This stuff isn't just straight up isn't gonna happen. So again, this isn't a 100% playthrough of this game. Okay, so now we gotta figure out what we want to do. We do have a door we need to go into here. So using the map here, okay, there is a room here. So let's use this room. This room could be useful. Oh shit. When you do that, you might as well figure it's going to be some sort of puzzle or a little battle of some sort. And in this case, oh my god, that was luck. That was actually really lucky. And we got a recovery heart, nice. This is a golden Skulltula. They will hurt you if you run into them, but they won't actively attack you. And this is what they give you the golden Skulltulas. And I want 50 of those ultimately. I have no idea how many's in this dungeon, so. That's good. I don't like that guy. Oh, that's how you open the door. We want to grab this one. And another big chest. What could possibly be in this other big chest? The compass. The compass is nice because it shows you where you are on the map, which is always nice. And I think the most important thing is it shows you what chests you have missed. So I need 2 chests that I have not gotten yet. Evidently, I've already missed. Oh, by the way, with golden Skulltulas, they make a very distinct sound typically when you're near them. They make a pretty distinct sound when you're near them. Boom, bitch! They make a distinct sound when you are near them. So now that I jumped so far away off, I have broken that webbing. There's a Skulltula here. And there is, and we will certainly take it. Because why not? I am gonna head back up because I appear to have missed a chest in here already, which is a little annoying. I will say, all chests in a dungeon aren't They are all required. So don't feel the absolute need to go and grab every one of them. A lot of them are required. Some of them have small keys, some of them have obviously the items, but you don't necessarily have to go and get every single one of them if you don't want to. So okay, so I didn't. So this was a bit cheeky. I missed this chest. I actually don't think this chest was required. This chest obviously wasn't required, but because it only gives you a recovery heart, which I didn't really need. But for a little bit of completionist sake, when it comes to chest, I did decide to go grab that one. Didn't really need to, but we did. We did anyway. But now it's time to head back down our hole. Let's go down the hole again. Ah! Water breaks your fall. So use that to your advantage. Everything seems to be. Oh, this is a little annoying now, isn't it? So what do we do? Everything seems to be... It seems we have found... a blockade of sorts. Hey, another... Oh, no, we're not in a blockade. But we will get another golden star tool here. That is very useful, but we're gonna try and jump to get this. Nice. Already up to 3 golden star tools because we are awesome. Let's grab this chest. Which probably isn't gonna be anything that we necessarily need, which it isn't. Okay, that was dumb. So we actually need that flame. So as you can see, I'm I swore you could jump over here. Hello. Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, so the way to do it is this. Duh. And then you just burn that. The thing about lighting your stick on fire, as you may have noticed there, is after a very short amount of time, it will burn the stick. You can, if you put the stick away before it burns out completely, you can actually save the stick. But that is something to keep in mind as going forward. Here, bitch. Boom. These guys. Okay, good. Cool. Oh, yeah, approaching whereas 23 is better than 1. This is actually something important. So, yeah, you a traitor, bro. You a traitor, but it's okay. I understand. You know, we all gotta do stuff that we're not proud of. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was looking around, seeing if I see anything worth the damn here. We will shoot this eye to open this up. Alright, so you gotta remember what he said here coming up. Not here. Yes, I'm sure there is, Navi. This is actually important, what she said there, because you actually have to dive onto this switch. Sometimes the camera will not like you. Your shadows matter here. There we go. So now that we have lowered the water level, well, I feel like I already screwed. We can go underneath properly and come up here. Double check to see if I missed anything. Boom, bitch. And we hit him nicely. Yep, and that will be block pushing. Who doesn't love block pushing? But it is useful. Again, Navi, if you've already played this game on, this is annoying, but if you've never played this game, this can be very useful. It's tutorial, but that is going to do it for this part, though. Join me for part 2 as we probably finish out the Deku Tree. Until then, deuces.